So in this tutorial, I'm going to show how to use the ZV Parent Master tool set. I have it here, which is on my shelf, which I showed how to set this all up in the how-to video to install the ZV Parent Master. So you click on that. Here it is. And so in this scene file, right, it's called obstacle course set. Right, everything is automated. Right, everything is automated. There's nothing you have to do with these other guys. With that being said, when you receive this this file for the obstacle course for your ball to interact with, you're gonna have the ball rig already placed here. You're gonna have it already placed here where it should be, where it's gonna make its grand entrance, right, with the elevator and then the elevator doors animated and the elevator platform animated, right? And you don't mess with any of the other stuff, like the elevator platform and the doors, all of that. I have it locked out, so you can't grab it by accident. See, I have it locked out. Everything else, you know, I wrote here like don't delete history, blah 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 blah, and they're all locked out. So what's gonna happen is that like I said, the ball rig is here already where it should be, right, dead center to the platform. Okay, what you're going to do is on frame 0, okay, frame 0, you select the move all control, right? As you can see here, it's been placed already. The move all control, that's the biggest controller, the big old circle like that. You select that, and then you also go and select the animated elevator platform, right? So which is I'm in wireframe mode, and then I hold control and I select the animated elevator platform. Holding control, now I click it within the aligner, and there it is, way down there. And right. Okay, so at frame 0, I need to grab the move all control, and then I need to pull it down and pull it down so it's more or less touching the elevator platform. So I'm looking down here like this, and it might feel convoluted because of all the other geometry. So I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna hide the animated obstacle course. There you go. So colored, coded, named, everything. And then I'm also gonna hide the doors, animated side elevator doors, hide it. So what I'm doing right now, like I said, is I'm gonna place the move all control, which is the biggest circle, and I'm gonna look under to get as close as possible. I'm gonna make contact. I'm gonna turn off back face culling so I can see that, just to verify it's I'm looking inside of the platform, of the elevator platform. And then I have the move all control. I'm gonna move, you know, like this, so I can, so like about this much space is good. So let's make solid contact, right? Just make sure you only pull that up and down arrow gizmo, so right around here. That's what I had it as. So now it's flush with the platform, right? And then for now, I'm gonna the elevator platform, right? I'm gonna uncheck the reference for now. because I need to grab the move all control, and then I need to shift select the platform, right? This here, these are keys, animated keys for the platform. So if you see this, this is what it is. Right, and again, like I said, make sure that the ball is sitting flush with the platform on frame 0. Then I'm going to go in to the ZV Parent Master tool, which is, like I said, this one. And then first thing I want to click on is this. This here, I'm going to let the help menu flowing menu pop up. Constraint timeline. So this will pop open the timeline. Hey, where's my time? 1 second. Alright, so I had to pause the video for a bit. I thought that I could pull open the timeline, right? But it won't let me until I have it constrained. So, alright, fine. What you do is, okay, so frame 0, here I am. And then in here, alright, I'm going to read through it. It says attach objects. Okay. Interesting. Alright, 1 second. That, and I'm going to select the move all, and then I'm going to select the platform, animated platform, okay. And then I'm going to hit this, attach objects. Alright, now it attached. Okay, so again, like I said, you select the move all, and then you select the platform. Make sure that you're not set to reference, and then you go hit here, attach objects. Once you did that, okay, so from here you're going to click on this. This here is the constraint timeline. Click on it. Okay, now the guy pops up. Anyway, so what is this thing? What is this you're looking at? Right? It says here move all control. Basically, whatever you grabbed, it's gonna, have it here. I guess to tell you what it is being keyframed. Right? This timeline is different from this timeline. Right? This yellow bar means that everything is being this thing is currently working from frame 0 to forever, right? There's no numbers here, right? If there are numbers here, it will make a little bit more sense, okay? But there's no numbers. But it does have this 0 over here, 0, because we're at frame 0, 0, 0. And like I said, here's move all control, which is this guy. I guess this is its way of telling us what is being selected and being used by the ZV Paramaster, or what's being constrained. And here it says animated elevator platform, which is the platform. So I guess the creator set up this way, your selection and also the other selection, and this is the timeline. And we had set at frame 0 the constraint, right? This guy right here, which is at 0. And all of it is yellow because we never set the keyframe to disconnect it, because you do have to disconnect it after a certain point. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to move this like this. Alright, so in here, right, the ball rig group, I'm going to pop this open for now, right? I'm going to have to show something afterwards. And then, so we did that, but let's see what that does. I'm at frame 0, I'm going to scrub, See? Now it's attached. This move all is attached to the platform, which the platform has animations. See? This guy. Translate Y is the up and down for the platform. See? So let's say, and it goes up and it settles. And now you want to disconnect the constraint that's binding, right, the ball to the platform. Because if you don't disconnect it, typically you want to disconnect after a while. So, from here, I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to show the obstacle course now, so you can kind of see better idea. And then this here is showing the elevator platform, right? Because I have it selected. And I want to break the connection when and then settles, and then completely stops right here. You don't see it here, right? For now, but you do see it here. Okay. And the reason why you don't see the elevator platform, the keyframes here, but you see it here, is that because it's locked. If I unlock it, you will see it. If I select all of it, right click, unlock. Again, this is for the animated elevator platform. See? Now it's in red, and down here you can see the major tick marks. Hence the reason why I'm using the graph editor to show me. Because like I said, I locked it out so nobody can go and screw around with it. Anyway, so it ends here. So the whole point is that, let's say I want to break the connection here. Okay, I want to break the connection here and let the ball do its thing. So you grab the move all control, you shift select the platform, then here you go over here, detach objects, and see what just happened. And you see here frame 55, If I scrub my timeline to 0, and this timeline here, the ZV Paramaster timeline, you see now it's at frame 0. If I move the original Maya timeline, right, here's the white marker, frame 50, and then if I scrub, and then frame 55, you see it's only yellow up to here, whereas before it was yellow all the way, and now it's only here. This tells us, this yellow bar basically tells us from when to when the constraint is locked in, and then afterwards this constraint is released, right? This is the release, this is the attach. So that's how you do that. And then from there, but you won't see it down here. So it may confuse you. But the way to see it, right? Because I should show this, right? I'm gonna, so that you can see the on-off switch in the graph editor. I select the controller, I move all, I shift select the platform, right? This is important to select both of them. Then you go and select constraints and snap groups. Okay, so once I did that, you will notice that the graph editor, it changes to this. What this means is that from here, which is in lime green, to here, lime green, you notice that it's the same numbers, 0 and 55. This lime green tells us that these keyframes are specific to the ZV parent master on off keyframes, because the attach and detach, they are actually keyframes. Attach at frame 0, hence the tick mark. Detach at frame 55, hence the lime green tick mark. And then here you can see that this white line and this keyframe here, right? So I'm gonna select this. It's for this. Move all, control. This is what happens when you do the attach and detach. Okay. Get rid of it. Okay, 1 second. Right. I believe it's this guy. I think. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. See, it highlights it. If I select it again, see, it makes the bullet points telling us what was selected. So that's what that is. But let's say if you wanted to, you know, release the attachment earlier, right? Let's say I want to release the attachment earlier. So 1 second. When I say release it earlier, you may wonder, why would I want to release it earlier? Because the platform just settled, which would make logical sense. But for example, in my animation example that I made, I had the ball reacting to something before the platform settles, meaning that okay, here's a stomper, right? And then so it's like bam right here at frame 29, and I wanted the ball, I had the ball animated so that it kind of freaks out at the stomper. It's reacting to it. So for example, 1 second. All right, so I have to pause the video for a bit. Now here's the ball, okay, and boom, see, at this point in time, right, at frame 32, right, it's already reacting, but the platform, it settles at frame what, 55, right? So I needed to release the connection between the platform and the ball controller, right, ahead of time, because that way the ball will do its own thing. If I don't break the connection point earlier, right, even that the ball moves, right, because if I animate the ball, which I animate with this one, the ball control, even if I animate with this, like ba 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 ba, right, it's still gonna get dragged by the constraint, at least up until, see this right here? So if I try to animate the reaction of the ball, right, hopping away or hopping forward, right, which is earlier in the frame count, it will still be bound to the platform because of this, because of the move all. Since the move all is connected to the platform, right, the up and down action will interfere with this guy's running around action. It's like restrained by it. I'll give a perfect example. File, and I'm gonna say this, file, open, so in this file here, one second. All right, so in this file, here's the issue. Whereas it's going up, and you could see it doing this, right? So what's happening is this. I'm going to unlock that. Okay. From frame. Right. So pop. Alright, so the platform plus the move all control, right? And then click that for that. As you can see here, right, the connection between these two, it ends at frame 28. Not that it ends, but right. It ends at frame 28. Ignore this for now. Ignore that. This is something else. That's just the keyframes for the platform, right? But grab this, and grab that, and then right. Okay, so it ends at 28. $20, 28 is good, right? After that 29, right, 29 is okay, but 30 is when it, you know, does this. So what's happening is that if I were to go here and I click on this, select constraints and snap groups, right? So I did that, and then 29, right, is where it disconnects. See, right here. So not on 28. 29 is when it literally disconnects, and then from there, frame 30 is when it kind of smashes through the ball, because the platform is still moving, but the ball isn't, right? The ball is not moving because it's disconnected. So how do you fix this? Well, because the ball still reacts, right? It reacts to the stopper, but it's doing this, right? What you want to do is make it so that this goes up forward more. Right. Previously, before I said, what if you want to break it earlier? So I take that back. You want to make it last a little bit longer because it's crashing through. All right, so what I need to do is, boom, right here, right? So you grab it, you chuck it forward. Again, then go back. Alright, grab the platform, grab the move all, and then from there, you click on this, right? Select constraints and snap groups. And then I'm zooming in. I notice that this is where it's crashing through because I broke the connection too soon. Right here, see, 29 is when it breaks. 30 is when the ball crashes through the platform because the connection is broken, right? And like I said, you gotta make sure to select this, select constraints and snap groups. Then you grab these two endpoints, zoom in, hold shift, middle mouse, drag and snap. Okay. So frame 30 is still not working. I'm going to go to frame 31 and then snap it to 31. Bop. There you go.